Josh Donaldson swings and misses. Right back to Clark. Josh, as he's not getting it close to what he should be getting.
I mean, it's just a reaction. You're expecting bad things to happen in your mind.
Like this one, you ready? So the pitcher for the Royals is Taylor Clark. His wife's name.
Hey, Taylor Clark, take you, Taylor Clark.
That's right.
Can't miss, right?
That's what we do here.
That's not what we do. Obviously, that's what you do.
See, he gets these things just so we can throw a bow on it or something like that. You know, Flash, while we enjoy things after the game at night, this is the kind of stuff Michael's looking up, man.
Swing and a miss, Trevino. Seattle and Houston, they're in the 9th inning now in Houston. It's 2-2. Seattle is 22-3. And the only thing looks like the newly acquired pitcher, Luis Castillo, will start on Wednesday afternoon. That'll be a
series, but I am going to be tuning in for the little nuggets that you just gave us. Can you?
Grounded to short. Play Holmes. So the Yankees have had to dip into their bullpen in a big way today. Innings with 12 walks. Has not allowed a home run. And he will face 9-1. This 4-game set. The Royals trying to salvage the final game. As we start the record in the majors. One 1-0. 30 games here in the Bronx. There's a strike. Ground ball, second base. Nice hop for LeMahieu.
One of balls.
Well, John mentioned that but he's one of the names you hear in trade deadline rumors. He could help a team that he has bounced around on other teams. He just got to the big leagues really late because he bounced around. RBI ground out. Now the team's just taking pitches against him because they know he throws the sinker out of the zone sometimes.
No, Nacho had to grind his way through that last inning. So, I mean, it's the stretch, and Holmes, as good as he has been, he's still throwing the. On that two-seam fastball, it's not the easiest thing to control it in the strike zone.
And that was not even close. Base with Bobby Witt Jr. coming up.
Game, you're kind of hesitant, but you know, if you're the Kansas City Royals, what do you got to lose? I mean, you thinker and get a good throw off second base.
Yeah, you really got to let it travel, Paul.
Let me rephrase that, Flash. I would assume it'd be very.
There's a strike. And that hits Witt. And hit him swing to second with the tying run as Merrifield.
Where he couldn't control the ball from going up and in on righties. It was against the Reds. Worry me as much when I see Holmes missing down and away, but this is the riding up and in on righties.
Yeah, I think sometimes that front shoulder leaves a little early, Paul, and you can know where else to go but up and in.
So Kyle Isbell takes over at first base. Second, Isbell's at first. Yankees lead 6-5. We're in the 9th. 1-0. Over. Goes with the slider. Now Marinaccio got a big dump. There's nobody up in the Yankee bullpen. Now 1-2. High drive into center field. Hicks back, turning, look, and it's 8-6 Royals.
Run homer in this series. I mean, this was no doubt. Aaron Hickson said
he was working underneath, making sure he gets under the two-seamer. Exactly what he did. So
problem sometimes is a sinker where you start losing it up.
Dozier. Up and in. He just doesn't know where the ball.
Up and in, then you start aiming it, and it kind of flattens it out. And that ball to Perez.
Grounded foul. So his 45 innings this year. Run shot. So if the Yankees are going to win this, they're going to have to. Sawed him off. Broken bat foul ball.
And I tell you what, if you're Dozier, you don't find it funny, but there's just nothing. I mean, you flash a lot of those bats that are cracked or.
Tap back to the mound. Good play by Holmes. Underhands. So a rough outing for Clay Holmes in the season that's been. And they're going to call on Lucas Litke to face Pasquantino. It'll be Litke against Pasquantino when we come. So Lucas Litke will try to get the after Jordan Montgomery started. And Montgomery. Pasquantino is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Mile-an-hour pitch from Holmes. Pasquantino takes outside from. Did he go? Yeah, he went 1-1.
You know, a home run and loop, lone save. You know, I watch Mariano. Can't wait to get back out there. You can't drag one game into the next if you're the closer.
Out of whack mechanically. It's not like you go to the bullpen and you throw 30 pitches and so it's not as easy as a fix. But to your point,
and there's a walk to Pasquantino. 1-0. You know, you start thinking ahead. Or all this Chapman is throwing 2 days in a row. They don't want to force it. Clark Schmidt threw 3 innings. Outside 3-0. Out of this sooner than later. I guess they'd go with him in the 10th, but turned him loose on 3-0 and he clubs it. Big 3-run home run by Salvador Perez. Yankees trail by 2. Bottom of 9th. Lopez takes over at shortstop. He pinch hit for Garcia. Hicks pinch hit in the 7th inning and walked. Came around to score. Taylor Clark still in there. And 8-6. 1-1. Bounced up there. 2-1.
has turned his season around. 234 batting average, getting on base at a much higher.
The 2-1. Change up. Three and 2.
Change up 2 in a row. Does he have the guts to throw it on a 3-2 count with a
high fly ball?
They got away with one right there. Aaron Hicks had.
Well, LeMahieu's going to try to work his way on. That would bring up.
Thinking what was to come. He just didn't quite click it.
Strike. Did he hold up? No, he did not. This guy the other way and out of play. I was looking for their 40th win. The 0-2. Fouled off. And the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece to stay alive. With the Perez home run. Quick pitch there by Clark. LeMahieu wasn't even ready. Big crowd, 45,341. 1-2. Fly ball right side as it makes the seats out of play. Long, and the Yankees probably thinking, let's get a win out of this. Line drive, base hit to right field. LeMahieu does just.
You talk about a textbook at bat. I mean, he fouled off good pitches.
They've kept Judge in the ballpark today. He has 9 home runs in his last 9 games. Big cut. That's just how they. 2-1. The 2-1. 2-2. And the pitch. Foul back.
There in Judge under it.
42 home runs on the year. Ball 3. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Melendez back.
Well, we'll take a look at the Aaron Judge at
home run into the second deck. And he takes one low, 1-0.
Rizzo, good swing. Clark is not, nibbling. He's going out.
2-1 on Rizzo. Check swing. Clark deals. Rip foul. Will play behind LeMahieu. DJ will go on the runner goes. Ball 4. Now the tying runs are on bait. And here's Cal Eldred, the pitching coach. He's done a lot of it, more than anybody, over a specific stretch of time. Missed outside with the. For him to walk it off right here, he's going to have to reach the.
He took a shot right there. He was all in about getting the ball up and shot. Now I just got to have a good at bat.
2-1, and the 2-1. Driven into center field. Taylor's there to make the per-game set. Win this one 8-6. For the Yankees, and then did not have it and gave up that 3-run home run to Perez. Blows his third save.